Hello everyone, it's Just a Dad. Today let's do the mopping test on the Dreame Matrix 10 Ultra Robot Vacuum Cleaner. Here we got some muddy paw prints we're going to test, and we're going to see how well it cleans up this long hair and its corner cleaning. We're also going to check obstacle avoidance with a cable and a kid's toy. Now the Matrix 10 base station has a clean water tank and a dirty water tank. It's going to wash the mop pads and then suck the water up into the dirty water tank. It also can change the mop pads. So we've got three different styles of mop pads. The orange ones here are for like kitchens that have like little scrubbing pads on it. The gray ones are for like water absorption for like bathrooms. The blue ones are for like general purpose cleaning. So there's a little robotic arm that can go grab the mop pads and install them on the robot for different rooms. And you also don't get cross-contamination. So the bathroom water pads or mop pads never end up in the kitchen. We've got the dual brush roller design for long hairs. Side brush can extend into the corner. We got a carpet sensor. We got robotic feet that it can deploy to go over thresholds. The base station is going to wash the mop pads with warm water and dry them with hot air. So the robot does a good job of mapping your house, and you see the little A beside it. That's what mop pad it's going to use. It's going to use the orange mop pad for the corner test, and we can pick different mop pads for different rooms. Okay, let's tell it to clean the corner test area. We could do Clean Genius, but we're going to do custom, vacuum and mop, suction power, turbo, wetness about a 27, clean mop washing frequency about 20 square meters, and standard cleaning pattern. We're going to do clean now. Okay, so it's going to replace the mop pads with the orange ones. The blue ones were installed on it right now, so the robot's going to undock itself.
Removed.
All right. So the robot removed the mop, it left the mop pads back there, and now that robotic arm is going to come down and grab them. And it's going to go bring the orange ones down. It's very quiet. And now the robot's going to back up and reattach the mop pads. Now it's going to wash the mop pads with hot water, and it's going to fill the internal water tank up with water.
Mop pads installed. Start cleaning mop pads.
So it's going to take the clean water, it's going to heat it up, mix it with some solution. I didn't show you the solution tank, but there's a solution tank. It's going to mix it, clean the mop pads, and also fill the internal water tank up with clean water. Then there's the dirty water tank. Here's the solution it can use for wood floors. Okay, it's going to undock itself. That took about a minute and a half to wash the mop pad and fill the internal water tank with water. And it's going to travel to the room to start cleaning. Okay, so it's going to start cleaning this room. It's got a side brush it can extend, and it can extend the mop pad right up against the wall. Wow. So it did a pretty good job of getting the corner. Now it is recognizing that cable and it's going to avoid that cable. And we can see in the app, it took a picture of that cable right there. And there's me taking the photo. Once it does the perimeter of the room, it's going to go back and forth and make the straight lines because it has LIDAR navigation. That's a really good obstacle avoidance sensor on the front. Now you can turn the camera off if you don't want it to take pictures. It's off by default. And you can adjust how much water it puts down. It's putting down some pretty good water. Looks like it's going to avoid that toy. Now those mop pads have to capture that mud. This is going to be the first pass. The second pass, it's going to go up, down, and capture more of the mud. Okay, so the second pass is started. It's going to do the perimeter of the room first, then it's going to go up, down. I do apologize. I had to pause the robot for about, 30 minutes or so. It's doing a much better job against the corner. let's go ahead and take the toy up. That really got time to dry on. I had to pause the robot for a little bit. Wow, this room's going to be spotless. Now, I could put an area where it would lower the LIDAR for that chair. I'll have to play around with that. You can, in the map, you can tell it to lower its LIDAR and go underneath there. Because that's 4 inches and it just can't go underneath it. Oh, I need to put... Okay, let's say the dog came along and took a dump. Dynamic obstacle avoidance. Now I was stepping around it too. Sometimes that messes it up. Now it's going to go up, down. Got pretty close to it. I would like to see it stay a little farther away, but I did just throw that down, so. There's the smeared mud. Okay, it's recognizing it, yeah. It is recognizing it. I would like it to stay a little farther away from that. And turn the side brush off. But boy, not too bad though. Not too bad. There's that smeared mud. Some of it does need a third pass, but yeah, the dried on is a little harder to get off, but this is a good test. I had to hurry up and go get my glove. So yeah, we got some, yeah, not, you know, right there's a bunch. So yeah, that was a pretty big mess. 2 passes is not quite enough. It does need 3 passes. But as far as vacuuming, man, and getting in that corner, the second pass did much better up against the wall. There's that other fake poop. Huh. You would like it to stay a little farther away, but boy, it is avoiding it. All right, again, first cleaning. All right, it's all done. It's going to go back to the dock and wash the mop pads.
Cleaning completed. Returning to the dock to charge.
It's very quiet when it travels. There's the white glove test. Now this dock makes a little bit different noise. I'm so used, you know, the Dreame dock hasn't changed for a long time, like the sounds that it make, but this one, they're changing things up, and it has to do with that larger suction tube. You can hear the suction's a little different. It's like it's not super noisy, it's just different now, which I'll try to catch. We should get an auto empty event. And drying the mop pad. So we got a lot to capture here. Let's capture the auto empty event.
Start charging. Start auto empty.
I forgot my sound meter, sorry. It's very quiet. Now we're going to get that mop washing.
Start cleaning mop pads.
I wonder, there's like a pause. I wonder if it's heating the water. If there's like a reservoir or if it's heating up and I'm not really sure. There's like a little pause before you can start hearing the water kick on. Now this sounds pretty standard. That's the water being pumped in there. Mop rollers are turning. The robot's turning them and it's heating the water. Yeah, there's that thunk. It's weird. Just different. It's like a valve has to close or open or something. I don't know. It's different. Like it's building up pressure and then funk. I don't know. Different. There it's spinning the mop pads. That sounds about the same, maybe a little different. There it's ramping up the speed. It's spinning the mop pads.
Task completed. Please empty the used water tank timely.
Okay, we should get the drying of the mop pad. Boy, that's super quiet. Wow. And it's drying the dust bag. It's drying the mop bag because I can end it. I think it's doing I heard the dust bag earlier, and it's whisper quiet. You can't even hear it drying the dust bag. It's separate from drying the mop. Yeah, I just don't see. Obviously, that's got some scrubbers, nylon. I mean, it didn't help much. I don't know. It's cool. I don't know if this is necessary or not. And we don't know how much it's using. It's just automatically adding it. Yeah. Pretty big robot, pretty big cost for, that's essentially an L50, or it's essentially an X50, but L50 is a little bit cheaper. The LIDAR doesn't go up and down. Yeah. I mean, it's well built. This seems nice. That is, I mean, cross-contamination. That's going to be your big thing. Do you want the bathroom mop pads to be separate from the kitchen? You know, maybe if you have kids that are on the floor a lot, that might be a big deal. Not to get that cross-contamination or something. This all seems very well, you know, it's plastic, but it seems well built, like it could last. I mean, it's cool. I mean, 1,800 bucks. Yeah, it's for a very specific reason. I mean, I don't want to say don't get it, but it's just a really expensive robot that's not much more improved from a Dreame L50, from a Mova V50. The Mova V50, when it's $1,000, that's 900 bucks or 800 bucks cheaper. I mean, it doesn't do the mop pad exchange. Let me know what you think of this in the comments. I know maybe they did their research and maybe they've figured out that people don't want the cross-contamination. I get that. I've never had a concern about that. So it's just a traditional mop roller. I mean, it's not a traditional. It's a pretty advanced spinning mop. Good obstacle avoidance, uses hot water. We've got a lot of advanced features, dirt detection. It does hot water mopping too. I'm pretty sure it does hot water mopping, which the Mova V50 does that also. So you can see, I'm really struggling to find a place for this. Let me know what you think in the comments of this. Again, it's just a data approved. You know, if this price goes down to 1,200 bucks, then yeah, it's a great buy with exchanging the mop pads. So it's definitely working. It's doing good. I got to do more testing. Yeah, it's just a data approved. I'm going to keep the sticker on it. I got to do more testing. I didn't have any faults. The clumping is a pretty traditional thing with that double roller. I got to do more testing. The curve or the Roborock has a different way of doing it, so I'll be testing that more. I'm going to be firing up. I got the Roomba Max. I just did a video on the fix. Roomba sent out 2 little washers. I did a video on how to fix that. It seems to be doing better. I do want to like that. It does clean really well. But we've had that's my 3rd unit. And it has a repair you got to do to it. So that's a little hard to recommend. Yeah, I don't know that it cleaned any better than the Mova V50. This is a pretty cool robot. It doesn't exchange mop pads, but yeah. I got the Mova Mobius 60. I think this is the same thing. I don't know yet. I mean, it does talk about mop swap, but it's a little cheaper. Yeah. Still hard to beat my Mova P10 Pro. This is when it's on sale, 450 bucks. So check out my website, justadatapproved.com. When these robots go on sale, you can find them. I send out sign up for my email. Like right now, this one's on sale. This is like 550, I think. It's got the split brush dual design, which is better for pet hair, long hairs. So, and during these major shopping events, like Black Friday is getting ready to come up. We just finished with the Prime Big Deal Days in October. I give you my recommended buy list. Now, this probably won't, the sales don't really change what I've noticed. I don't know what the Black Friday sales are going to be here, but I'm sure some of these are going to be about the same price. So check out my website, justadatapproved.com. I'll display when these events start. I'll release all the, I'll look up all the pricing. I'll do all the homework for you, tell you what the best robot to buy is. I do have the Dreame H15 Pro. It does carpet and hardwood floors. Got both narwhals. Those things are just so expensive. I might have to send those back. I don't know if I have time to do them or not. But the S30 and the S30 Pro. Oh, and the new Roborock F25 Ultra. I do have my second, that's my second Dreame Aqua 10. It's doing better. I'm not getting the leaking in the base station. So that's a pretty good robot. I'm not real happy with the narwhal flow. Won't go on black carpet, gets stuck all the time. I waited past the 30 days. They won't take it back. So I'm a little upset. Seems like I wasted money. So let this be a lesson. Keep your box. Use it. This 30-day window. That's the easiest way to send these back. I can't stress that enough. And I do recommend buying off Amazon. I mean, going through the company web pages is okay, but I just read something on Mova's where they'll accept the return in 30 days, but it has to be unopened or something. I'm like, what? I can return something on Amazon I just don't like, but it has to be in that 30 days. But with the holidays coming up, you're going to get an extra month. It's a great time to buy a robot vacuum cleaner. You get until the end of January. And if you've ever been to a UPS store January 31st, it's a zoo. I had to go and the line was out. Last year, the line was like 2 or 3 blocks long. So everybody does their returns on January 31st. So this is a good time to buy. You get an extended time to return it, but use it, keep the box. If you don't like it, send it back. And with that being said, I think you're gonna like the Dreame Matrix 10. It's a little bit bigger, it's stylish. You do get the exchanging of the mop pad. So if that is a place that you want, it's gonna be a good robot for you. I just don't think, if you're expecting this mop pad to clean a lot better, I don't think you're gonna get. But you will definitely not get the cross-contamination, that is for sure. Does this absorb more water than this one? I mean, I just can't tell. But you will definitely get you won't get the cross-contamination. Hair's always a mess when I turn the camera around. I don't. Justadadapproved.com. I really appreciate everybody's support. Again, these are links. If you click on my website, it'll take you to Amazon or Walmart. And if you click on a product in the video, it could take you to Walmart or Amazon. Not Amazon, but in the description, it's Amazon. But these links, they go everywhere. Again, they're links. So that's just a way of helping support my channel. The product doesn't cost you anymore, but I do get a small commission from the sale. I do appreciate everybody's support. I do also do channel memberships. We're just having fun. If you want to have a little emoji when you do comments, I'm going to be starting to do more live streams. So especially around the holidays, there's lots of questions around the holidays. And my job is to get you the best robot at the best price. I also review other products, coffee makers, cordless vacuum cleaners. Those categories, they don't change as much. I can give a recommendation and it can stay for a while. Like cordless vacuum cleaner, I got a Shark one that's been my best one for the last. So check out my website. Up at the top, you'll see best cordless vacuum cleaners. I don't have to dive too deep into those. These robot vacuum cleaners, they're just releasing them like crazy. And this Matrix 10 just came out of nowhere. I had a lot of people requesting it. So hope this video helps. I will be comparing it to the Mova. And I just really do appreciate it. I have a lot of fun with what I do, and I could not do this without you. So thank you. Again, channel memberships is also a way of helping support. You can do a little emoji. I try to reply to those comments a little bit quicker. And we may do some membership only live streams, so really, really appreciate everybody's support. Thanks everybody, justadadapproved.com, and thanks for watching.